The biggest hurdle that we see the clients face is, how am I going to capture the information that's required of me to be able to say I've done my due diligence, done what the IRS has asked of me, to be able to deliver these forms electronically. How do I reach those people? Do I reach them by mail? Do I reach them by email? How do I manage that information when it comes back in? If I do this process by mail, I'm receiving paper responses back in. Somebody has to manage that within my organization. If I deliver this information electronically via an email, how do I protect that information? How, again, do I bring that information back in and store that electronically so that I have done what I have to do to meet the requirements in building the opt-in database? Well, I believe businesses today are realizing that moving from paper-based delivery solutions to electronic delivery solutions makes sense. They look at this process from a standpoint that it's an annual administrative nightmare for them to get through. But they haven't looked at changing it because it's a once-a-year process. But as the internet has grown and we realize the strength and the benefits of using the internet, companies realize that taking advantage of the electronic delivery solutions can not only reduce their administrative burdens and reduce overall cost, but it's also a good public relations tool for them, moving from old paper-based to green initiatives, and it's things their clients are looking for. There are several things a business needs to consider when they think about moving from paper-based solutions to electronic solutions. And the first thing is their communication strategy. How are they going to communicate to either their internal client or their external client that they're changing their method of delivering these documents? The second thing then they need to consider is, how do I meet the requirements that the IRS has for me to make this process change? The third thing they need to consider is how the process is going to work. How are they going to build the initial communications, and how are they going to build the delivery of these documents? How that fits their organizational needs, what their client looks like, and what process makes the most sense. Well, for a business, the end result should be improving their business processes. If this process is done right and adopted right by an organization, they should be able to drive adoption rates of electronic delivery up to the 30 to 40% range in some cases. They should be able to change the administrative flow of the year-end process, and they should be able to reduce their overall cost in the end, making it a better process for the organization and for the recipient.